Tonight, Rondé.
Performance last night. Some of the goals given up were just lazy defensive plays by his men. You know, he definitely wants to clean some of that up as this evening goes along. Also, getting some different bodies in, getting some people some more playing time that maybe didn't play last night. We're seeing Brandon LaJoy on the starting line tonight. Carter Belinsky's also in the lineup, as is Alex Gomez. A few other guys took a seat from last night, but you know, this trend of success they've been on, this wave of success they've been on, it's now 7-9. They just want to keep going with that, and they keep reiterating how important these last 4 games are. They got one of them down. They got 3 to go, and here we go to see if they can maintain that momentum.
And you look at the goals that Stonehill scored last night. The first goal, you know, nothing Jared Whale could really do about that. It deflected off Porter Shackle's stick, went up high over his blocker shoulder. The second goal, the guy made a nice play coming out of the corner and beating Jared with the backhand.
Well, Shaz did mention in our pregame chat that it's probably the hardest effort a goalie ever had to put in a 9-3 victory. Jared has to make some saves, and just the flukiness of some of the goals he gave up that goes against his stats. But, you know, they'll take the W, and they just want to see kind of a crisper performance this afternoon. Matinee action here at the Chuck Coleman Ice Rink in the Avis Alaska Sports Complex.
And Joey Lamoureux making his second consecutive Saturday night start. He started, or no, I am wrong. He started Friday at Augustana. So scratch what I just said. Joey is in the pipes, though, for his, I believe, 4th start of the season. Shot towards the net by Finley, blocked away as the Skyhawks are out through the neutral zone and across the Seawolf blue line. Trying to carry that one around the net was Schwenninger, and he's knocked off the puck, and it's back to neutral ice. Max Osborne has it for the Seawolves, and he's forced to curl back by Kyle Heath. Behind the net with it, Dylan Finley. Pass ahead. Going to say it was deflected deep into the Skyhawk zone, so no icing there. Puck deep behind the net. Riley Thompson trying to pull that out. He's got some help from Helgeson. Max has it now. Shot. Trying to go high blocker, and he just missed the net. Bamber pinches in to keep that alive for the moment. And the Skyhawks can't get it out of the zone. Poke check right at the blue line. They do get it out on a second opportunity. And Brett Bamber will rifle that one ahead. And it rolls into the Skyhawk zone. That'll give a couple of Seawolves a chance to get off the ice. As trying to catch up to that one was Adam Tisdale. Back out into the neutral zone. Davis Gockler carries it right back in. He scored his first goal of the season last night. Connor Merritt throws it back down around looking for Tisdale. Matt Allen steps in. But it's the Skyhawks coming the other way with it. Chipped deep into the zone. Kosabud gives off to Gockler. And the Seawolves have a chance for a 3-on-2 here as they come ahead. Pass across to Allen. His shot. Save made. The rebound. Hopped over Connor Merritt's stick. And the Skyhawks will counter. 2-on-2. Across the blue line. Frank Ireland shot on net. Saved by Lamoureux. His first of the night. And we've got 17:32 to play in our first period.
If I'm looking at my statistical information correctly, this might be Joey's only his 3rd appearance on home ice this season. So he played December 1st against Fairbanks here, as well as October 21st against Air Force. Was that this season or last season? That was this season. It's been so long.
I didn't remember Joey having any starts this season at home.
I don't know if there's starts, but at least that's what's saying he
at least appearances.
Played.
Got it. Deep in the Skyhawk zone.
I know we haven't seen him much here.
No, we have not.
In Anchorage.
Carter McNarland circles the Skyhawk net, left off for Connor Cole. Carter Belitsky steps in to help. Now it's Cole with it once again. Belitsky still tied up on that wall. Finally comes out to the point. It's Gilson who is playing, even though he is not on the lineup chart. So who isn't playing? I guess we'll have to figure that out as time goes by. Gilson puts it off the wall for Shackle, and Porter Shackle gets it into the Skyhawk zone. Having it knocked away from him down there was Brandon LaJoie. Puck is sent cross ice, and it's the Skyhawks trying to send that ahead. Matt Johnson knocks that attempt down, and now it's Brett Bamber on the near side, gives off to Gunnar Van Dam. His pass intercepted nicely there by Streifels. He drops a pass off. Nice poke check, pass across, a shot and a save by Lamoureux. That was a nice save after a good attempt by the Skyhawks. A nice passing play. And Joey slams the door. Puck chipped into the near side corner now. Thrown back out towards the front of the net. Streifels, his pass to the point doesn't connect. And it's LaJoie on his horse. Beating him to it, though, was Cameron Gaudette. Gaudette makes his way up ice. Gives off to Heath. Kyle Heath stripped to the puck. Skyhawks keep it in the zone, though, at least for a moment. Then Helgeson able to force it out to the neutral zone before getting it knocked away by Galante. Galante carries up the wall. Back to the point now. Shot by Gaudette goes just wide. And Helgeson with it once again gives off to Almquist, who goes cross ice with the pass. And it's Thompson into the zone. Riley Thompson knocked off the puck for a moment. Now he's lost it in his skates, and it finally comes free in that corner. Helgeson gives back to Thompson. Back to Helgeson. Shot scored! Ooh. A water bottle popper right there by Max Helgeson, and it's 1-0, 5:01 into the first.
Max team leading 12th tally of the season.
Riley Thompson will get assist number 1 on UAA's, looks like, second shot of the game. So, Seawolves off and running. Gottler controls off the face-off, gives to Kosabud. Kosabud gets it ahead to Connor Merritt. Carries in, rims it around, looking for Allen. Allen goes down on that side wall. Back behind the Skyhawks net is Campione. He has it stripped momentarily, but then he takes it back. And Stonehill will advance through the neutral zone, but not that far. Poke checked away by Matt Allen. And now it's the Skyhawks coming through the neutral zone again. Shot goes wide of the net. Another chance there, goes off the side of the net, back to the point. Shot saved by Joey, off the goalpost with the second one. The puck is finally sent to a less dangerous area, but we've got a penalty coming up on UAA. And that's a good penalty to take for whoever's going to get the call. Probably going to be a cross-check. But the Skyhawks have the extra man out right now with the goaltender pulled on the delayed penalty call. And into the zone is LaRusso. Cross-ice pass looking for Ireland. Didn't handle that cleanly. And now the Seawolves will touch up. And we'll get our first penalty call. It's going to be a hook.
Did a little detective work. I think I saw the puzzle. Gilson in the lineup. Alex Gomez not in the lineup.
All right. There it is. And
right
it's
there.
going to be Tisdale with the hook.
Yep.
Honestly, like I said, I think that's a good penalty to take if you're Tisdale. Otherwise, that puck is probably getting pulled out of the back of your net. Last night, the Seawolf penalty kill was 1 for 4 on Stonehill power plays. Riley Thompson scoring that lone shorthanded goal. Back to the point. Shot comes in and is up and into the protective netting. So we'll have a face-off deep in the UAA end. 13:23 to play in the first. Minute 37 left on the Skyhawks man advantage.
Look at the fan using the mini stick down there to get the puck out of the netting, the plexiglass souvenir.
Whatever it takes.
See the old Ernie Harwell and that puck going to a fan from Chickaloon, Alaska.
Nice play there to knock that puck free. I think it was Matt Allen. Goes cross ice with it. Carson Kozabud hits the blue line. Kozabud's shot goes just wide of the net. Riley Thompson down there and has it stripped away from him, his stick momentarily as it rolls back toward the blue line. Kozabud will go ahead and pull it out. And then Matt Allen will just rip that all the way down the ice. Fitzpatrick will set it up for his defense, and they will start ahead with yet another rush. A minute to go on this power play. Kyle Heath sends it deep into the Seawolf end. Connor Merritt knocks him off the puck. Trimmed around and knocked down by the Skyhawks. Still with it in the Seawolf zone. Shot deflects on the way through. Turn shot saved by Lamoureux. That was a beauty. He's made a couple of really good saves here early on in this game, because it could easily be 2 or maybe even 3-1 Stonehill. Skyhawks with it. Shot goes wide of the net up the stick of Streifels, and that is all the way down through the neutral zone into the Stonehill end. 15 seconds left here on this man advantage as Karlstrom goes cross ice with his pass for Heath. It's rimmed all the way around looking for Karlstrom. It doesn't make it to him. And it's going to be McNarland giving off to Connor Cole. Connor Cole curls, tries to shoot, rolled off his stick, and then he didn't get another opportunity. We're back to 5-a-side as out of the penalty box is Tisdale. One shot on goal recorded by Stonehill. Shot on there by the Seawolves, and a juicy rebound, but Cole couldn't get a stick on it. And puck sent high in the air, Gunnar Van Dam.
Looks he wanted that to be a shot/pass as McNarland was parked on that right wing side there near the right post. Kind of got a little too far to his left to make that rebound pass kind of happen right there.
Joey Lamoureux has been tested early on all 4 of these Skyhawk shots.
Not necessarily perimeter chances.
No.
Very much interior chances.
Matt Allen pulls up in the corner, dishes back to Gilson. Gilson fires shot, a deflection into the net. Connor Merritt. That was a beauty of a play. Gilson and Allen will both pick up helpers on that one.
About as textbook as you could get with a shot from the point coming out from the corner, just looking to get a stick on puck as Connor does. Goal number 7 for Connor, the Kelowna, British Columbia native.
Off the draw. Once again, the puck goes into the Skyhawk zone. Tertishny sends it out of the zone, but it's the Seawolves. William Gilson on the right wing side. Tries to go up the wall with it. That's cut off by Ireland. Ireland has it back, and he'll just backhand that one into the Seawolf end. Lamoureux out of his cage, and he will go ahead, send that one up the wall. Tried to get that through to Merritt. It was knocked away from him. And finally, the Seawolves will get it out of the zone with Matt Johnson. Matt Allen tried to throw a rough angle shot at the net, ends up going behind. As the Skyhawks can't clear the zone, Matt Johnson keeps it alive, got it down low to Allen, tried to go back out front to Merritt. Didn't connect cleanly. Kozabud's shot kept the puck in the zone. And now it'll be carried free by Matthew Allen. Stripped by Tisdale. Chance for LaJoie. Now Shackle shot scored.
Porter struggled to get a handle on it in the neutral zone, and once he did, he was able to kind of follow a little bit of a broken play led by Brandon LaJoie, almost like a full blocking for him there, causing that turnover in the neutral. Then here comes Brandon. Snap and Porter's 6th goal of the season. Brandon LaJoie also going to get his 2nd assist of the campaign in only his 7th game played.
So just like that, 2 goals in the span of 62 seconds, and the Seawolves have tripled their lead to 3-0. Skyhawks. Out of the zone they come. Through the neutral zone, it's chipped in deep. Trying to catch up to that was Matthew Allen, but instead it's the Seawolves. Back through the neutral zone, pass ahead to Johnson, just hopped over his stick. Matt Johnson going hard to the corner with Gaudette as the puck comes out on a Skyhawk stick. Pass ahead, not handled cleanly. The Seawolves gather it back, but a turnover right at center ice. Walking in with it, shot saved by Lamoureux. Anthony Galante with that opportunity, and another good save by Lamoureux. You know, I think there were times last night, and we've seen it already tonight, just trying to be too fancy.
Well, that was an instance where Ben was trying to make that little backwards pass while he was still in the defensive zone. I get what they're doing because of the score is already kind of getting there, but those are the kind of things that Shazby and Aaron Peters, in no uncertain terms, let the fellas know not to mess around with this evening. Play a complete game, play as well as you can play, and kind of grind out every possible shift you have. Let's not get too cute anytime soon.
Lamoureux out of his net to play that. That'll avoid the icing. And Helgeson with it. Cross ice to Riley Thompson. Thompson carries in. Had it poke checked off his stick just as he was trying to pull the trigger. And Stonehill back into the neutral zone. Carrying it ahead. That's Streifels. Knocked off the puck in a hard way down in the corner. Pick back up down low. Shot comes in deflected and never made it on to Lamoureux. Here's Cole now. His pass intercepted just out of the reach of Carter Belitsky. And now coming right back in with it is Dylan Finley. He's stripped of the puck, and the Skyhawks will skate ahead. Nice back check there by Finley to help out his D partner, Davis Gockler. And now it's Connor Cole. His pass doesn't connect with McNarland, and Finley will just softly chip that into the zone. Back to the point, it's Gockler. Gives off for Cole. Cole turns and shoots right into the stomach of McNarland, and Fitzpatrick will go ahead and move out and glove that.
It's a good problem to have, David, when you're a team that hasn't exactly been on the positive end of a lot of boat races, historically, boat races being blowouts.
Yes.
So, actually, we got the timeout. We'll share that thought and be back in just a few minutes.
Yes.
Your score is 3-0.
And there's Charlotte on the ice crew. Actually, Charlotte is the ice crew.
T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans! Thank you, Stellar Design. Fans, get ready to skate with the Seawolves. That is tonight after the game. Stick around, get autographs, and meet your favorite players right here at the Avis Alaska Sports Complex.
So boat races. That's what we were talking about.
Maybe these kids in their past lives, whether they're in junior play or high school play, were in some of these games, but this program hasn't necessarily been involved. So it offers an interesting approach. Like, how do you want to play it? If the game continues to kind of get out of hand, are you going to try for a little more of those showboat plays? Are you going to try to? You can only control human emotions so much. So if UA continues to pile it on, you're never going to see crazy stuff where the Frenchmen are going to be playing forward or anything like that.
That's youth hockey stuff.
The respect of the game type of thing comes into it. But I'm just talking about from a play-by-play standpoint. Will you see more of that Almquist trying backwards through the legs in his defensive zone? Because why not? Obviously Matt and Aaron don't want to see that here now, but maybe later this afternoon will be a little more loosey-goosey.
Yeah, you don't want to get into the bad habits. I understand it's the end of the season, but you still got 2 big games next weekend that you really want to win, and you don't want to start to establish bad habits, even if it is just 1 weekend left in the season.
Matt Shazby not appreciating the non-icing there as he gave out a hearty boo at the linesman on that. That was pretty good.
There's one for the fans.
Boo!
Fell on the right side of the protective netting. That one went high.
big triple header Saturday here at UAA. The hockey game right now at the home and rink. Then down the road at the Alaska Airlines Center, both the men and women's basketball teams playing. The women at 5:15, the men at 7:30, closing out their regular season, senior night, all that good stuff. We'll have senior night celebrations here next weekend when the Arizona State Sun Devils visit Davis Alaska Sports Complex.
They'll, of course, be short a player. We can talk about that next weekend. Skyhawks have it deep in the Seawolf zone right now. Gunnar Van Dam pulls that away, and he will carry ahead. Pass goes behind LaJoy. Icing is waved off, and Campione takes a hit from LaJoy, gets the puck to his teammate, though, and long pass ahead. Gets through both Galante and Bamber. Bamber will get to it first, and he'll get hammered by Galante. Bamber's pass ahead now. Caught cleanly. And into the zone is Thompson. Thompson centers to Helgeson. Shot saved by Fitzpatrick. That's his best of the night. One of his first of the night. Scheifels comes ahead.
Nope. Well,
and that one goes in.
Joey Lamoureux got a piece of that one when Gilson came into the crease to kind of help clean up the garbage. I think it just hit off his leg. And again, Lamoureux falling into the whale issues because those are kind of goals scored against Jared last night. Now you go makes the initial save, makes the initial play, then kind of fluky bounce here and there. But nonetheless, Stonehill on the board.
See Streifels there, just one-handed it. And not sure if maybe Dylan Finley got a little piece of that. But yeah, Joey got part of it, but not all of it.
For Streifels, that's his 8th goal of the season, 35th game played.
So 3-1. Broken stick for one of the Skyhawks right off the draw.
Picked up expertly by Anchorage linesman Louis Imbriani.
Deep in the Stonehill College zone. One more time, it's Max Osborne down low. He's tied up down there. Gets help from Riley Thompson. Thompson still with it. Turns and fires. Ooh. Deflected out in front. Not sure if that ever made it onto Gavin Fitzpatrick. Kept deep in the zone by the Seawolves. Thompson tries to pull that one free. Tried to center and got a whistle for a hand pass. And that's going to bring the faceoff all the way down the ice.
Max isn't arguing, so obviously that was a nice little hidden hand pass because it never really looked like his hands weren't on his stick. So puck coming to the neutral zone.
Oh, okay.
Nonetheless.
.502 left here in our first period. Face-off pulled back by Connor Cole. Lamoureux will come out to play it. And couldn't quite connect with Belitsky right there. And Stonehill gathers it back in. Matthew Allen. Cross-ice pass is deflected by McNarland. Carried into the zone, though, by Stonehill. Pass caught nicely, but Matthew Allen couldn't pull the trigger. Now here's McNarland up the right wing side. McNarland hits the brakes, turns and sends one towards the front of the net. Fitzpatrick got a piece of that, and the Skyhawks come away with a rebound and are across the Seawolf blue line. Pass to Heath, deflects off skates, and into the protective netting.
It's ConocoPhillips night here, afternoon, I should say, here. Matinee action. Thanks again to all the sponsors who have supported UA Hockey and kept this thing trucking here in Season 2 of its reincarnation.
Back into the neutral zone, Karlstrom. Backhands it back into the Seawolf zone. Now it's Helgeson to Allen, or make that Tisdale to Allen. Galante has it back for the Skyhawks. And forced to retreat. And the pass deflected deep into the Seawolf zone by Connor Ronayne. Now it's Gilson with it for the Seawolves. He's being watched there by Galante. And now the long stretch pass from Gilson. Got to wave off icing. Matt Allen got a touch on it. Tisdale gets it behind the net for Merritt. Comes back out to the point. Here's Gockler. Davis Gockler's shot. Not sure that actually got on net that time. Tisdale has it back. Tisdale gets it back to Gockler. Now it's Kozabud. Carson Kozabud once again to Gockler. Back to Kozabud. Shot. Save made. Kozabud scored his first goal of the year last night as well. Tried to make a pass. That hits off skates, and it's back into the neutral zone. Gockler has it again for the Seawolves. Now Kozabud. He leaves off, and the Seawolves are across the blue line. Johnson tried to send a pass through to Kozabud. That didn't connect cleanly. And now it's behind the Skyhawk net with a scrum of 5. It finally comes free on the stick of Allen. And back into the neutral zone is Schwenninger. He's defended nicely, and Bamber comes away with the puck. Turned it over, but blowing a tire was Galante. Or scratch that, Pinio. Big hit put on Bamber by Gaudette. And then Gaudette takes another run, and he's going to go sit for a couple.
Well, we almost had our first little face wash meeting of the series, but yeah, we do. Porter Shackle doing some talking to Gaudette, who delivered a really solid hit to Bamber there moments before the penalty. Down in that corner, one of the more unique features here at the Avis Alaska Sports Complex is the fact that the sun is peering through into that corner. And Matt Shasby and I were talking in the pregame, and we're like, that would it be a problem for Stonehill's goalie in the first period? It seems to have an hour and a half ago that was out there kind of into the ice surface. Now it's more just on the glass in the corner where you can see kind of the sunshine coming through. A beautiful, crisp, clear day here today in Anchorage, the ceremonial start of the Iditarod. Always a big celebratory day for everyone in town.
Seawolves on power play, number 1 of the night. Gilson to Helgeson. Tried to go cross ice to Almquist. That's knocked free, but Gilson has it back in. Almquist shot. Save made. And that'll go back out into the neutral zone. Gilson will get to it just ahead of Heath. And now it's given up to Almquist. The Seawolves are into the zone 3-on-2. Trying to go across ice with that pass was Helgeson. Never made it to Thompson. And the Skyhawks able to send that all the way down the ice. Shot from a rough angle by Streifel. Save made by Lamoureux. And Helgeson will carry ahead for the Seawolves now. Goes to Almquist, who drops off for Finley. Finley's pass is intercepted and cleared all the way down by the Skyhawks. And William Gilson will pick it up from his goaltender. Dylan Finley now behind the net, waiting for the Seawolves to complete their change. And it'll be Van Dam giving it off to Finley. Has it roll off his stick. And Van Dam forced to retreat. And he'll get to that one just ahead of Nolan Fitzpatrick. And now it's Carter Belitsky. Doesn't connect with the pass. And Gunnar Van Dam will get it just in front of the penalty box area. 15 seconds left here on the Seawolf power play. Van Dam with it, goes back to Cole, gets through him. And Lamoureux out of his net to play it. It's intercepted, but knocked free by the Seawolves. Once again, it's Belitsky. Knocked off the puck just inside the blue line, and Stonehill will counter. Walking in with it is Gaudette, fresh out of the penalty box, and his shot goes up into the protective netting. So we're back to 5-a-side with 8 seconds to go here in the period. And much like last night, it looks like the Seawolves will carry a 3-1 lead into the locker room at the first break. Of course, the first intermission, get to hear a conversation I had with either Riley Thompson or Davis Gockler. I'm not sure which one will come up on my recorder first, so it'll be one of those two. But before
That's kind of suspense.
kind of adjustments the Seawolves come out with here in that second period. Or in this second period, not that second period. Shot on goal right off the hop by Matt Johnson. Save made by Fitzpatrick. Stonehill through the neutral zone. Carrying it in is Heath. He curls up inside the circle. He blows a tire and gets the puck deep in the Seawolf zone. Max Osborne chips it ahead to Connor Cole, who can't get it out of the zone. Trying to send that one back down low. Porter Shackle intercepts. Pass ahead deflected softly by Osborne. Didn't make it across the Stonehill blue line. Now it's Shackle again for the Seawolves. He takes a couple of whacks, but is able to get it off to a teammate. Carrying in now. Circling the net. Centers a pass out in front. That was Helgeson, and it goes in. Banged home by Ben Almquist. And what a weekend he is having. That's his 4th goal of the weekend. And that took 46 seconds.
Helgeson and Matt Johnson will pick up the assists on that one. Ben's now tied with Max for 12. That's his 4th in less than 24 hours. And just go to the net. Good things you saw. Max Helgeson on the big-time right wing fast break, so to speak, goes around that net, throws it in front. Ben Almquist there to scoop it home.
And another puck for the fans. We've had quite a few pucks that made their way all the way into the seats this weekend. Good weekend to be sitting by the glass. Off the Davies takes a hit from Riley Thompson right up the draw as he sends it deep into the Seawolf zone. Thompson, his pass out to the neutral zone, kicks off Helgeson skates. Max is, they're going to say, not going to win the race. They're going to call that icing, and it's going to go all the way back down to the other end. So, like we said, that goal was Almquist from Helgeson and Matt Johnson to make it 4-1 for the Seawolves. Davies stripped of the puck and then clotheslined Max Helgeson, and Stonehill back through the neutral zone. Carrying that one is Galante. Had it pulled off his stick, but able to keep that puck in the zone are the Skyhawks. And then it's chipped out on the pass, trying to go back to the point. It leaves the zone. Gunnar Van Dam will gather it back in as the Skyhawks return it deep into the Seawolf end. Van Dam leaves off. Puck sent ahead. Gets under Helgeson. And Stonehill will counter with LaRusso. Trying to filter that pass through. Looking for Schwenninger. He didn't handle it cleanly. Goes back to the point. Mannion, cross ice, then takes a return. Shot comes in, save made by Lamoureux. Back to the point. Nope, it got cut off before it got there. Now it makes its way to Mannion. He's going to send that back down low. Backhanded ahead, but intercepted. And Almquist is able to get that one back out into the neutral zone. Connor Merritt was tied up there, and the Skyhawks chip it right back in. Joey Lamoureux out to play it. Sends it up the wall. Matt Allen in a puck battle, and it's pulled away from him. Going to the front of the net, or trying to, is Ireland. Gets it back to Tertishny at the point. Throws one down low once again. Skyhawks spending some time here in the offensive zone until now. That puck gets under Tertishny's stick and goes all the way back down. Gavin Fitzpatrick will hold that up for his defenseman and ends up having to play it as Connor Merritt was pressuring. Allen has it knocked off his stick, and Tisdale picked it back up, went back down low to Allen. Allen trying to come out of the corner. Pass to Merritt was broken up. Allen still working hard down low. Connor Merritt steps in to help as well. And the puck finally comes up the wall. Kosebud softly back down into the low slot area, but Stonehill will pull that right back out and carry across the Seawolf blue line before getting cut off. And now Gockler trying to catch up to it. He'll leave off for Kosebud as he takes a hit in the process. Kosebud being watched by Heath. And his pass ahead now to McNarland. Sends it softly through to Belitsky. Backhands it to McNarland. And then behind the net to Connor Cole. Back up high it goes. Shot kicked out. Max Osborne's shot. He got that off the heel of his stick. Connor Cole now has it slapped away from him. And Stonehill will try the near side. And they're back out through the neutral zone. Gilson cuts that off. at the Seawolf blue line. Stonehill chips it in, but they were offside, so they had to tag up. And now it's Gilson behind his own net. 15:50 to go. 16:50 to go, excuse me. No, I was right. 15:50 to go in the second. Just all sorts of discombobulated right now. Pass across. Cole didn't get it there. Shot comes in. Johnson with it behind the net. It's thrown up the half wall. Kept alive by Gilson for the moment. And Stonehill will carry ahead as the Seawolves try to make a couple of quick changes right there. Too many men. Yep, caught it. Stonehill's going to be on the penalty kill. The man jumped on and played the puck before the man he was jumping on for jumped off. So UAA will get power play number 2 of the night. Oh, for their previous one.
UA playing it straight, just having the same forward lines out there. This is number 1 power play unit with the Almquist line, flanked by Helgeson and Riley Thompson. Riley Thompson has grown into a real player I like watching play. I'm really eager to see how he progresses these next few seasons.
Yeah, definitely. Here's Gilson now. Centers across, and
Whoa.
not sure what happened there. Helgeson got Wood on it, just may have directed it wide. Great pass, though. Helgeson again goes down low to Thompson. Tried to pull that one around to go to the forehand and couldn't get a shot off. And then Stonehill will bang that one all the way down the ice.
I think somehow Fitzpatrick got a stick on that, on the Helgeson deflection, but it was just in pretty deep.
Cross ice pass. Helgeson goes to Bamber. Bamber goes down low with it to Thompson. Back to the point. Bamber once again. Back to Gilson. To Bamber. Fanned on the shot. And Stonehill can't clear. Helgeson cuts that one off as it gets up the wall. Now it's Bamber. Cross ice. He goes back to Helgeson. Helgeson hangs on. Shot.
Ooh.
Save made by Fitzpatrick. Seawolves keep it alive.
Nice job by Almquist.
Now it's Thompson down low. Back up high. Oh, it gets under Gilson's stick. And all the way down the ice. That'll give Stonehill a chance to get some new penalty killers out. Lamoureux waiting for help. And he finally gets some. And it'll be Kosabud to carry ahead.
High stick.
Sent into the zone. Nope. Play continues. Pass goes across ice. Gockler trying to get that to Matt Allen. He got tied up just at the last second. Kosabud with it again. Here's Allen. Kosabud. Gockler. And the shot, Davis fans on that one. Allen still with it. Cross ice pass. Didn't connect cleanly. And the power play is over for the Seawolves. Stonehill 3 shots on net. And on the counter, save made by Lamoureux. Off that shot opportunity by LaRusso. Puck deep in the Seawolf zone. Scrum of 4 trying to dig it out. Schreifels not letting it come out. Big save there by Lamoureux as that turned into a bang-bang play. The puck came out of the corner, and I believe it was Ireland with the shot. And Joey Lamoureux had to be quick on that one to make the save. Another look at that great feed to Helgeson. Then a chance here for Gockler. You see it go off the heel of his stick.
You saw some real puck movement on that last power play opportunity. It was a preview of conversation. McFeeters and Matt Shaz, we were having earlier in the game, bought the power play unit and saw a little too much selfishness going on from what they liked last night, so they wanted to see a little more passing. Normally, you think maybe these guys try to pass too much, try to be too cute, but he was pretty direct with saying on the power play unit, let's make sure we're moving that puck around. And that was a prime example. And basically, that was a goal. So miraculously, Fitzgerald was able to keep that out of the tippage from denting the twine.
12:34 to play, period number 2. Seawolves on top still 4-1. It was Ben Almquist scoring at 41 seconds of this second period to push that lead to 4-1. Seawolves trying to work it away or work it ahead now. Matt Johnson, the pass to him is intercepted by Tratishny. Back into the zone were the Skyhawks at least for a moment before UAA forced them back into the neutral zone. Puck deep now in the UAA end. Max Osborne has it. And Osborne will start up the left wing side. Throws a pass up to Johnson, who deflects it into the zone. Fitzpatrick out to leave that for a teammate. Brandon LaJoy is going to go for a penalty. And I think that's going to be a hook or a hold, one of the two. A hold.
Yeah, you can't complain too much when the opponent hands you your stick because it was jammed inside his padding.
No.
So Brandon, thanks for getting the twig back. I'm going to go serve my 2 minutes now.
So, Stonehill power play number 2 of the night. They are also 0 for their previous one. Seawolves started off, pass ahead. Almquist tries to carry that through. It's broken up by Campione. And Stonehill will start once again with it. Campione, he leaves off for LaRusso. Pass ahead by him is going to be caught and then turned over, and that'll give Carson Kozabut a chance to rip it all the way down the ice, which he does. Gavin Fitzpatrick will stop it up for Campione, and he will start up the left wing side, harassed by Porter Shackle, and Stonehill forced to turn back at the Seawolf blue line once again. Now across the blue line goes Schreifels. His pass doesn't connect cleanly as he was looking for Ireland. Back to the point it goes LaRusso. Gives it back to Schreifels. Puck knocked away from him, and here's Porter Shackle. Shackle gives off, and a breakaway opportunity. Walking in, shot, scored! Max Helgeson, wow, that was filthy. Short-handed goal, and it's 5-1.
Beautiful read for Porter Shackle to send his 907 friend Max Helgeson in on the break. Helgeson does his best to Patrick Kane by slowing it down right there near the blue paint, stuffing it home for goal number 13 to retake the team lead solo.
And the Seawolves' second shorty of the weekend. And this just thing of beauty. Not much Gavin Fitzpatrick could do about that one. So, still 39 seconds to kill here for the Seawolves. And another turnover, and it'll be Belitsky to carry in. He'll leave off for Connor Cole. Cole trying to dangle around one of the defenders, ends up losing the puck. And it'll be Stonehill back into the Seawolf end. Chipping that in was Heath. Taken away from him. It's rolled back up to the point now. Down low it goes, trying to stuff that in front. The pass was cut off. Stonehill still with it in that left circle by the side. The power play is over, and Joey Lamoureux says, I will take that for a whistle. So, the Seawolves now 1 for 2 on Stonehill power plays tonight. 2 for 6 on the weekend, so you got to like that percentage.
Like 2 nights in a row, you've created the penalty kill offensive statistic.
I like it.
The penalty kill power play combo. The penalty play.
Yes.
The power kill. How about that?
There you go. I like that. McNarland.
Ooh. See, now you're...
Oh, what a goal. Carter McNarland.
What did we talk about in the first period? There's going to become a time where guys are going to try a few things, and that was definitely Carter McNarland trying a few things as he did the old kick to himself, move along the right wing, and just, wow. A brilliant backhander upstairs for Carter's 3rd goal of the season and only his 15th game.
Man. So again for the Seawolves, 2 goals in under a minute. Those two coming 56 seconds apart. Helgeson shorthanded, and then McNarland shortly thereafter.
Stonehill taking the timeout again. This not much you can say. I mean, the game has to be played, but that was just one of those individual efforts where, again, Carter makes the kick through to himself. You see it often tried, seldom duplicated, but that was one of the instances where it's successfully done.
That it was.
Sounds like LaJoy and Kosabud picked up apples there on McNarland's goal. Second assist of the game for Brandon, the Eagle River native.
Seawolves 6 goals on just 17 shots tonight.
I mean, that was a great shot, but from that angle, I mean, one of the Fitzgerald's going to tell you he's going to make that save,
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. But just a beautiful roof job by Carter nonetheless.
Cut off at the Seawolf blue line by Tisdale. And Kosabud leaves off. Pass ahead there by Gockler, deflected into the zone. Behind the net with it, Tisdale tries to go up the wall, but it's cut off, and the Skyhawks are back out into the neutral zone. Connor Ronayne has it knocked away from him, and the Seawolves go up the wall. Pass not handled, but it rolls into the Skyhawk zone. They will gather it back in and start ahead with Tertishny. His pass broken up right at the blue line. But the Skyhawks still carried it into the zone. Centering pass from Schwenninger, broken up, and then the shot saved by Joey Lamoureux. And that comes off the stick of Frank Ireland. TV timeout, 6-1 UAA. We'll be back. .45 to play here in period number 2. UAA 6, Stonehill 1. Off the face-off deep in the Seawolf end. Shot comes in, save by Lamoureux. Karlstrom with that shot attempt. And now it's Almquist. He backhands it ahead. And that could have very well been interference as Helgeson tried to get through to the puck. But they play on. Shot thrown towards the front of the net. With it, Helgeson tried to filter one through to Almquist. That didn't connect. Now it's Thompson. Had it knocked off his stick just inside the blue line. Thompson, Helgeson, and it comes out going backwards to Van Dam. He goes across to Bamber. And Bamber tried to get that through to Helgeson, knocked off his stick. And now Thompson has it. He'll carry it across the blue line. Thompson shot, save made by Fitzpatrick.
During that official's timeout, we had another moment to have some fun with Bobby Hill, the horseman, doing his run to the William Tell Overture that he annually does. The soon-to-be inducted Alaska Sports Hall of Famer. One of the first times I've noticed the entire Seawolf bench stood up and gave him the big stick tap as well to acknowledge Bobby's friendship with all of them and his support for the Aces, for the Seawolves, of course, the Aces in a previous lifetime as well. But that was certainly a sight to behold, the whole Seawolves bench reacting to Bobby's presence. One of the good guys.
Very true. Very true. Even on the nights where the Seawolves are struggling, Bobby will get all the fans out of their seats, that's for sure. Face off deep in the Stonehill end now. Pulled away by the Skyhawks. Taken away by Matt Johnson momentarily. Sent around behind the net by Mannion. Brandon LaJoy had it, lost it, and Stonehill will carry ahead. Porter Shackle, the poke check on Matthew Allen right at center ice. Puck rolls deep into the Seawolf end and going down hard down there with Schwenninger. He's back up now. And it's Allen, Matthew Allen. His shot attempt is blocked by Gilson. And Dylan Finley and Gilson able to get that one ahead to Porter Shackle. Nice long pass out to Brandon LaJoy. LaJoy saw the hit coming and avoided most of it just inside the blue line. Matt Johnson got the puck back to him. Johnson now trying to dig that free behind the net. Now it's LaJoy. Rolled off of his stick. Stonehill trying to carry it ahead. Back to the point. It's kept alive by Osborne. Connor Cole also with a crack at it. They keep it in the zone. Cole still trying to work his way down that half wall. He's being harassed by Katie. Also in there is Belitsky. Puck finally comes free, but not out of the zone for Stonehill. Connor Cole and Carter Belitsky just fierce right now on the forecheck. We got a penalty coming up. That's going to be on Seawolves. Yep, I was pretty sure it was.
Going back to that entry of Brandon LaJoy, good on him to spot that last second. But again, I think it's another example of just how different the game is these days, where no one really goes for the kill shot either way, because both Brandon could have girded up for that as well as he saw it coming, but just kind of a glancing blow as opposed to maybe what you would have seen 25, 30 years ago. Which
Yeah,
was
the Scott Stevens.
The yard sale moment.
So power play number 3 tonight for Stonehill as Connor Cole. I didn't see what the call was, but
it was a hold, I believe, if I looked correctly.
Considering where they were right there, I would believe that. So that's what we're going to call it. Off the draw. Here's Shackle. Or no, make that Merritt. 2-on-1 is Almquist. Gets the pass. Shot, save. Rebound, Merritt. Didn't have a good angle. But a great chance again on the Seawolf penalty kill. Almquist, the steal. Forced back there, and Schwenninger pulls it free, gets it over to LaRusso. Leaves off for Schwenninger. Cross ice with that pass. Sent ahead, and Stonehill gains the blue line. Trying to circle the net is Schwenninger. He runs into Almquist. Pass off to Schreifels. His shot saved by Lamoureux. Puck rolled back up to LaRusso at the point. He'll carry in and then drop back. Schwenninger gives off. Puck out in front. Lamoureux trying to find it. Can't.
Oh, he found that one.
And he did find that one. Puck's still loose down there, though, as Joey's scrambling. Lost his stick. And the Seawolves get it out.
Joey having his own kind of yard sale there for a moment.
He was.
In that scrum, he was able to pop up and snag one with his blocker at one point. Or maybe that was his glove, but either way, just a great reaction from Lamoureux.
Battling. And Seawolves once again send it all the way down as the power play for Stonehill is down to 37 seconds. Skyhawks now once again through the neutral zone. They hit the Seawolf blue line, and it's a line of 4 yellow jerseys that meets them. Schreifels back to the point. Cross ice to Gaudette. Gives it off down low, takes a return feed. Gaudette, once again, has it get under his stick and out to the neutral zone. As the final 5 seconds tick off the Connor Cole minor. And the Skyhawks carry back into the zone as Connor Cole is back on the ice, back to 5 aside. Adam Tisdale took a nice shot in the back there as the puck, I believe, went up into the bench. 4:06 left here, period number 2. Seawolves continue to lead 6-1. Off the draw, Gilson sends it around behind the net. It's ahead to Matt Johnson. Now it's Shackle. Tries to go back to Johnson. Didn't connect. Gilson gathers back in for the Seawolves. Chip now deep into the Stonehill zone. Matt Johnson trying to catch up to that. Getting to it first, though, Ryan Davies of the Skyhawks. As Stonehill tries to come out to the neutral zone. They are able to, but Max Osborne cuts that pass off right there. Osborne had it back, and he chips it ahead in front of Pineo. Picking it up is Hastings for the Skyhawks. And now the pass ahead to Pineo. He'll carry across the blue line. Ends up having his pass broken up by Almquist. Then it gets sent ahead to Thompson. Thompson off to Helgeson. Centers to Almquist. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he scored. Just, this line has been putting on a clinic tonight. 16:47, the time of the goal. And for Almquist, he continues to be having a weekend.
Yeah, just beautifully well done. Entry into the zone. That forward line executing well as can be. Thompson to Helgeson to Von Almquist, who then meets Helgeson again with his team-high 13th goal as that battle rages on here this afternoon.
And for Riley Thompson, I was going to say it's his third point. It's only his second point of the night that we're aware of. Pass across the low slot area, not the best place to put that. Intercepted by the Seawolves, deflected off the goalpost and in. 8-1. There's another hat trick for Almquist. Oh my.
Someone tried to throw their hat at the screen, or the netting there.
So Almquist completes the hat trick with a pair of goals 29 seconds apart.
Well, Ben was quoted by our friends of the Anchorage Daily News about, being able to say you picked up a collegiate hat trick is unique. Picking up two in less than 24 hours,
even more so,
is beyond unique. It probably has not been done a whole heck of a lot.
So 2.5 to go in the second period, 8-1. The Seawolves on top, and now a 3-on-1 chance, 3-on-1.5 maybe. Shot blocked. Well played by the defenseman down there. That was Gaudet with the block. Puck sent high in the air, knocked down by Bamber. His pass intercepted. A breakaway chance now for Schreifels. He walks in, shot scored. Schreifels' second of the night. And it's 8-2. Dylan Finley goes cross ice, and the Seawolves will start ahead. Tisdale to Merritt. Set deeper into the zone. Tisdale trying to pull it free behind the net. He's being taken care of down there by Karlstrom. Puck sent all the way down. Icing is waved off as Dylan Finley arrives at it. Puck thrown cross ice looking for Merritt. That was a hot pass, hard to handle. And Stonehill will come out the other side with Katie. His pass intercepted. And had it back. Actually make that Kyle Heath. Finally chopped away from him. And Merritt has it on his tape. Sends it deep into the zone. And he's got a pair of players going after it. It comes out to Kozabud. His shot hits traffic on the way through. Porter Shackle thinks he got slew-footed down there.
He definitely did. He's fortunate he didn't fall on the back of his head.
Yeah.
He popped right back up. That's dangerous.
Shackle
he's
gives
feeling a little
off.
saucy there when he's getting the puck back on his stick.
Oh, lets loose with a one-timer there. It hit some traffic on the way through and never made it on net. Oh, he wanted that so bad. Smart play by Porter not to take the hit, but boy, did he want it.
He had it sized up. front of the net.
Shackle with it again. Goes down low with it. Deflection. Save made by Fitzpatrick. Back out into the neutral zone it comes. Down to 30 seconds left here in our second period. Carson Kozabud carries ahead. Fakes the shot. Gives off to Almquist. Why not? Everything else he's done this weekend has gone in the back of the net. Chip back out to the neutral zone. And with 15 seconds left, pass fired ahead once again. Looking for Riley Thompson. Didn't connect. Thompson pulls it away behind the net. Still a chance out in front. And Fitzpatrick can't find it. Still there. And the Skyhawks finally pull it away. And that's going to do it for period number 2. So, if your name is Ben Almquist, you're liking that second period tonight. He had the hat trick in the second period. He scored his first at 46 seconds, his second at 16:47, and his third at 17:12, with a couple other Seawolf goals mixed in there in between. So 8-2 is our score after 2 periods of play. And much like we did in the first period and every other period we've had this season, you're going to get to watch our second intermission on ice activities. And then you'll get to hear from Davis Gockler. And I know it'll be Davis Gockler because you heard from Riley Thompson last period. So not a whole lot of suspense left in that. So we're going to let you go. We'll throw it down to the ice, and we'll be back here with third period action in just a little bit.
Today's winning prize was pretty darn good, Spirit. Are you ready for this? Oh, he looks really ready. A little too confident, if you ask me. It's AirPods! These two little noble AirPods! Enrique, are you ready? Can you see me? What am I doing? All right, good. David! What am I doing? Okay, he's good. Spirit, what am I doing? Kidding. Spirit, you ready? On your mark, get set! Audience, we need your help. Let's go! Where's Spirit? David, I love you. Enrique, listen to the audience. We hit a board. He's got the scoop. David's got the scoop. Enrique, go a little faster. Another board for David. Look at Enrique, just slow. He's just slow.
You're pronouncing the name wrong. So, it's kind of funny, though, the way it's spelled. It's not spelled like Gockler.
You were thinking goo. Remember, that's what we're saying? We're saying gookler, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Gookler or Gokler, something like that. But it was wrong. We have since corrected. And I have tried to spread the word to other teams that are calling his name incorrectly, but they don't listen to me. Anyways, we are back to live action here in the third period. 19:45 to go. Seawolves up 8-2. Porter Shackle trying to get that one over to Brandon LaJoy. Now Matt Johnson trying to pull it out in the corner, still stuck behind that Skyhawks net. Finally, it's Tratishny able to move forward a little bit before he gets cut off by Shackle. Cross ice he goes to Gaudette, who sends a pass ahead to Allen, who deflects it just across the Seawolf blue line. Dylan Finley, though, gives off to Bamber, and Bamber will send it right in on net. Fitzpatrick will hold on for a whistle. So next weekend, senior weekend, parents will be in town. Arizona State will be in town. Games Friday and Saturday. Game Friday night, 7 p.m. start. Saturday is the 5 p.m. start. And that will wrap up season number 2 of UAA Seawolf Hockey 2.0. And, you know, I don't know if coming into the year, if anyone would have expected this team to win 14 games with the schedule that was laid out in front of them. But kudos to them, and with still 2 games to go, who knows?
You know, college hockey, Division I hockey, so we're in a different world. There's all these independents. You know, you have to build a schedule a certain way because there's naysayers, skepticism, whatever you say something. But this is still the reincarnation, as we mentioned, and then to basically have posted the most wins they have in whatever it's been 8 seasons, not counting the dark years and all that stuff, is incredible by any means necessary. And you know, Matt did what he could in terms of building this schedule, going on the road in some real tough buildings and all that. Like I was saying, these independent schools are going to have to play each other all the time, regardless if they're good, bad, or indifferent. So that's what these schedules are going to look like until there's some kind of universal Power 5 scheduling conference type deal with hockey, the same way there is on the big time football level. So yeah, a lot to be happy with. But if you're Matt Shasby, you just want to continue building. That's all you're concerned with. Now they get to build on the power play.
It's the one thing that has yet to click this weekend. As into the box goes Schwenninger for a hook. Seawolves power play opportunity number 3. Skyhawks started off by sending it all the way down the ice. And UAA will be forced to come 200 feet. Kosbud gives off to Gockler. Gets it ahead to Helgeson. Helgeson trying to circle the net. Knocked off his stick. Sent up and out of the zone by the Skyhawks. Kosbud, first one on it. He'll leave off for Gockler. And now it's Matt Allen. Carries ahead. Knocked away from him as well. And again, sent down the ice by Stonehill. Kosabut picks it up from Lamoureux and then leaves off behind the net. He'll complete the Seawolf line change. And it's Van Dam right up the middle. Van Dam knocked off the puck right at the blue line. Well played by Stonehill. Stepping up, putting his shoulder into Van Dam, knocking him down and causing the offsides. That was Frank Ireland doing the hard work there for the Skyhawks. Seawolves control off the draw. Max Osborne, he'll just rifle that in around the boards. Fitzpatrick will come out of his net to play it. Tried to get it to Gaudette, went past him. Now it's back to Osborne at the point. Osborne goes down to Connor Cole. It got through Cole's stick. And it's finally dug out of there by McNarland and Belitsky. The two Carters team up. Back to the point it goes. Shot comes in. Stick to side. Back into the corner. Up high, it's Osborne. Now McNarland. Osborne has it back. Still with it. Centers that one. Broken up, and here's a chance here for Stonehill. They hit the line with 2, and the save made by Lamoureux. Turning it right back the other way are the Seawolves. They've got a chance to come in 3-on-2. McNarland with it. Leaves a pass off. Shot score! Gunnar Van Dam. That's a power play goal. Now it has connected this weekend. 3:30 the time of that goal. And that'll be Van Dam from McNarland and possibly Belitsky. McNarland's going to get the primary. And that's his second point of the night. For Gunnar Van Dam, goal number 2 on the season. And like I mentioned, that is a power play goal. Stonehill comes out of their own end now. Puck sent across the top of the Seawolf zone. Dylan Finley in a fight for it. He pulls it away. And Brandon LaJoie can't get it out. Kept in by Campione. Now it's Galante. Works around LaJoie. Shot blocked. And that one stung. Dylan Finley slow to get up after that. Porter Shackle pulls the puck away just inside the blue line. Has it knocked off his stick and sent right back out. Finley finally gets himself over the boards into the bench. Puck sent ahead. Stonehill can't get it out. Still can't get it out. Almquist the takeaway there. And finally, skating it out into the neutral zone are the Skyhawks. And Hunter Hastings doing the work there. Puck sent cross ice. Now it's Fitzpatrick carrying it in offside for Stonehill. So that'll bring the faceoff right back out of the Seawolf zone. Right down in front of us.
David, I was going to mention there just before Gunner's goal, it would be about time the defenseman got on the score sheet from a goal standpoint. Gunner took care of that seconds later. As I was walking down here, I figured I'd catch part of the third period down near the Seawolves bench, just see if I can hear a few different things, see a few different things from our normal vantage point. And also we'll grab a player, probably Ben Almquist, at the end of the game and get his thoughts on the weekend and how things wrap up here.
Oh, his thoughts on the weekend should be pretty good. I mean, he's had an all-right weekend.
You would think. I'm intrigued to see if there's any kind of friendly wager between him and Max for the team-leading
There might be
goal
now,
race.
going into next weekend. There definitely might be. Stonehill able to slap that puck back into the neutral zone. UAA is going to go right back ahead. Bamber shot. And Fitzpatrick will hold that one for a whistle. Yeah, last night we had a few goals from defensemen. Kozubek got one. Gockler got one. I believe Gilson got one. Hey, I have it written down. I can look.
That was funny. Just kind of, I was literally just looking at our score sheet, just seeing a couple apples on the defensive side of things. So credit Gunner for changing up the mentality there.
Yeah, last night, Gockler and Kozubek, the only two defensemen that tallied, but it was, for both of them, their first goal of the season, so nice to get that on the board.
You know, I should have done this earlier. Now I'm walking down towards the Holler student section. I should just meander more often. It suits me, I think.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. You've got the hat for it. Off the face-off. Seawolves will carry out. Bamber leading the rush. Chips it in around the defenseman. Connor Merritt trying to get to it. Davies beats him there. And Schwenninger knocked off his stick. Merritt picks it up behind the net. Merritt back up high to Van Dam. Cross to Bamber. Lets it go with the one-timer. That's blocked. And then stepping into believe that was Matt Allen down there. I think it was Hunter Hastings. Bamber now behind his own net as the clock is down to 13:44 to go in the third period. Chipped ahead to Cole. Nice job by him to avoid the hit that was being lined up there by Ken Mannion. Saw him throw a couple of big hits last night in the game. Here comes Stonehill now. Schwenninger carries up the wing, knocked off his stick. Bolitsky goes cross ice to McNarland. McNarland hits the blue line, walks around one defenseman, still with it, passes across in front, trying to get that through to Bolitsky, who had a lot of net, but was tied up nicely by the defenseman.
Carter McNarland taking us back to his goal in the second period where he made a couple nice individual moves. He made a nice little stick drag there as well to keep possession of the puck, just no one to deliver it to in front of Fitzpatrick.
Connor Cole, an opportunity right there. Couldn't quite get it onto his stick to pull the trigger before he got poke checked. Seawolves, though, still in the zone. Gilson gives off, walking in, shot, blocked into the protective netting. Another look here at Carter McNarland walking the defenseman. Cam Mannion, the victim right there. Face-off will be deep here in the Stonehill zone. Off the draw, Stockler throws one softly towards the net, hits some bodies on the way through, and Stonehill is into the neutral zone. Chipped ahead, Lamoureux will play it out of the reach of Frank Ireland, and now it's Shackle. Porter Shackle gives off to Matt Johnson. He plays it up with the backhand off the boards. Johnson had it back for a moment, and then it's chipped out of the zone by Stonehill's LaRusso. And Kozabud will turn it right back up the ice. Carson Kozabud still coming. Shot doesn't make it on net necessarily. Hits some traffic, though, and Fitzpatrick will glove that for a whistle.
Yeah, Carson's centering feed, Kozabud's centering feed got stuck in the jersey of Stonehill 21, just fell right in the lap of Fitzpatrick, who made the cover right there.
Yeah, Devin Karlstrom for the Skyhawks.
I didn't bring my rosters with me, David. Sorry.
No, that's all right. I got you with some names. There's a goal. There's number 10. Is that Max to go back in the lead?
I think it's going to go to Max on the tip. So now UAA has tied the most goals in program history with 10. Again, this program history being some 40-some-odd years. So, again, that's significant. As Matt Shasby talked about at the pregame show, was, it's worth saying someone, and the program's been around for 40-plus years, and you've done the most ever. So now they've tied that mark, going back to 1993 in a 10-1 victory over Huntsville. So one thing's got to be quietly on their mind here in these final 12 minutes.
So Brett Bamber got the assist, and it probably got a little bit of an assist, too, from the Stonehill player who deflected that pass and really slowed it down. Gave Max just an easy tap in.
And if you're looking at the goal lead total, they're tied at 14.
They are.
Almquist and Helgeson.
Oh, he does have a hattie. Look at that. I overlooked the hat trick part because I forgot that he scored the first goal way back in the first period.
Well, the netting keeps from hats flying on the ice anyway, so
Yes.
we're easily confused that way.
So, 2 Seawolf hat tricks. Let's find out when the last time that happened was. That's set ahead, and Stonehill once again forced to retreat.
I don't think I could scroll through my phone quick enough to figure that out before the game's over.
I doubt it. Shot save made by Lamoureux.
Been those early independent D2, club hockey days back in the 70s and early 80s. That probably happened a time or two, I would imagine.
Wouldn't doubt it. Coming out from behind their own net, LaJoy's pass across, looking for Shackle. Porter takes it off the boards. Porter going in hard. His shot goes wide of the net. Kept alive, though, by Osborne. Shackle down low. Sends it up the half boards for looking for Koza, but it's intercepted. And the Skyhawks trying to carry ahead, just can't get through the Seawolf defense. Shackle, nice job on the back check right there. Porter Shackle still with it. Leaves off for Matt Johnson. Johnson's shot attempt is blocked. It goes around behind the net. And Stonehill will start again. Right up the middle. Shot blocked. Second attempt also blocked off of Galante's stick. And Riley Thompson steps up to try to make a play. Now he's got it on his tape. And the Seawolves come ahead 4-on-3. Thompson still with it. Defended pretty well there by Stonehill. Just putting a hip into Thompson and not letting him scoot through the neutral zone. And then Helgeson takes a big hit. Coming back the other way are the Skyhawks. Centering feed. Goes back to the point. Shot comes in. And Joey finds it right in the logo. Let's take a timeout. 9:47 left in this one. 10-2 Seawolves.
Growing up Alaskan makes you, well, a little different.
Those socks are pretty fire. I maybe have to get a pair of those.
I'm
before I
trying,
leave.
but Molly won't throw a pair up here.
I think we know enough people. We might be able to.
We do have some connections. We do. We're kind of big deals.
I wasn't saying that.
Oh, I will. Shot save made, and Fitzpatrick hangs on as Matt Allen was hunting for a rebound right there.
Well, Matt Allen gives one friendly semi-whack push. Telling you the 10-2 game. I'm down here near the Stonehill bench, and David, just been around hockey guys and hockey players enough in my life. Body language-wise, you know, Stonehill's okay. Like, they're obviously upset, but they're not, like, giving up dejected. You just kind of see some of the faces and some of what they're saying to each other. And, you know, they've had a season like this. This is what games have been like. So they're prepared for them. They know kind of everyone's going to be a battle. So it's kind of refreshing to at least see some stick-to-itiveness from them here in this one.
Yep, I mean, for them, much like for the Seawolves, it's about building. You know, you've got a very young team.
Hey, if you're a D1 program in New England, I mean, that's a hockey hotbed. So if you get a chance to grow it into something where you're competing against those ECAC and Hockey East juggernauts and just all the history there. And there is a
nice goal.
Franchise record goal from Gunnar Van Dam.
That's his second of the night, third of the year. So GVD on the board again at the 11-12 mark here of the third. And Matt Johnson, his shot. Stonehill trying to come back out of the zone. Carter Belitsky picking up an assist, as is Connor Cole. Porter Shackle gives off, shot, nice save by Fitzpatrick there.
That was a dandy, getting that right foot out. Fitzpatrick with a big stop there.
So 11-2 is our score, with 8:18 to play in this one. Skyhawks control off the draw, put up off the glass, but not out of the zone. Connor Merritt tries to send a pass through. It was broken up. Back to the point. It's Gockler. Gockler to Allen. Allen trying to spin away there, and he got taken hard into the boards. And the Skyhawks back into the neutral zone. Allen had it for a second, then it was taken away by Pineo. And now it's Tisdale across the blue line. Adam Tisdale still with it. He blows a tire on his own right there. And the Skyhawks up the far side. Osborne with the poke check to make that play. And it's pulled away again by Tisdale, and UAA will start again. Osborne trying to work through the defenseman. It was played nicely by him. And the other way, it's Galante. Galante taken away by Gockler. And back to the point. Gaudette just throws it back down low. Looking for Galante. Galante converged on by a couple of Seawolves. Now it's LaRusso tried to center, but the only ones there were wearing yellow jerseys. Shot! Oh, that one rolled just wide of Lamoureux as it got deflected on the way through. Gaudette cross ice to Tertishny. Throws it back down low for LaRusso. Didn't handle it cleanly. And it's rimmed back around to Gaudette at the near side point. Gaudette just throws it right back down. And Galante has it taken away. Seawolves give it right back and take it right back then. And it's McNarland and Tertishny in a race for the puck. Tertishny will get to it first. McNarland puts the body into him, and then Gaudette misplays. And the Skyhawks, though, will still be able to get that one back out into the neutral zone. Across the blue line, and Stonehill still with it. Puck taken away off the stick of Kyle Heath. Rimmed around, and Belitsky gets enough of it, and here's a chance for McNarland. Carter McNarland walks in, shot save by the pads of Fitzpatrick. Heard quite a pop on that one all the way up here.
Much like you'd see in an 11-2 game, McNarland was definitely looking past first, second, and third there before he had no choice but to wind up and take that shot. One thing you've seen here in the last couple of minutes is the lack of the Thompson, Almquist, Helgeson line, as their night is basically done, and they've been rolling the three other lines here consistently the last 10 or so minutes of game time.
Understandably so, of course. You know, I like that play there by Stonehill. It's not a big deal in an 11-2 game, but when you've still got players diving to block shots when you're down by that much, that says a lot about character right there. They are still working hard out there, and I got them a lot of credit for that.
Yeah, it's a tough ask for sure, and you know, like you said, I'm down here on the bench, and you're seeing pretty decent body language, obviously upset, but that's one of the more fun things about this game is there's always that moment. Hey, I might get my chance to make that Carter McNarland play here, and even if I'm an 11-2 loss, if I got to make that play, it's a once-in-a-lifetime moment to do playing at the highest level of Division I college hockey. It's, you know, you just never know. That special moment might be any time.
Down to 5.5 to go here in this weekend series. Third to last game of the season for the Seawolves.
Hey, David, have you been able to tell if Niederbrock has got me on camera yet down here in the student section? I feel like a college kid all over again.
I don't know that he has. I'm not sure if
I think he is now.
Good hustle play by Stonehill to beat out the icing. And it's tied up behind the Seawolf net. Comes out as Merritt tried to pass across. It was broken up. And this time he will get it to Matt Allen. Allen will skate up the near side with it. Poke checked off his stick by Hastings at center ice, but the Seawolves able to send it deep into the Stonehill zone. Skyhawks, nope, it's kept in the zone. That was close. It was right on the blue line. Shot, missed the net.
Allen looking to go short side on that. A pretty creative little move.
Centering pass there by Tisdale. That's broken up, and the Skyhawks are back out to the neutral zone. Puck filtered through. Matt Johnson shot. Save made by Fitzpatrick. And
too many.
Men.
That is correct.
All right.
So I believe Carter McNarland's played about 16 minutes in this period. I believe he's been on the ice about 11 and a half of them thus far.
Sounds about right.
He's out here on the power play unit along with Connor Cole and Carter Belitsky. Belitsky looking for his first goal of the season. Something to watch out here for these last 4 minutes and get some power play time as well.
And actually, to go one step further, it'd be his first collegiate goal if he could pop one. So UAA on power play number 4 of the night. They are one for the previous 3. Gunnar Van Dam is also
The hat trick was almost there. The opportunity was definitely there. He passed it up. We have the power kill and the hat trick potential here.
That's an impressive night. Shot by Van Dam, save made by Fitzpatrick.
Call back.
Back to Van Dam. Van Dam still with it. Sends a little pass ahead. Chipped on net. Fitzpatrick with the save.
Max Osborne paid for that trip to the blue paint as he got trucked a little bit there.
Good D there is coming in hard was Frank Ireland. Defended nicely. And the Seawold power play is down to 55 seconds. Second too many men on the ice call tonight against Stonehill. Don't usually see 2 of that in a game. Here's Kozabud. Turns, fires, save made. Rimmed up the wall. Kozabud keeps it alive. Back to Gockler. Now it's LaJoy. Cross to Kozabud, back to Gockler. LaJoy lets rip, blocked by the defenseman, and that's rifled all the way down the ice.
And I got to tell you, talk about body language. Mr. Fitzpatrick down here on the Stonehill goal has had enough. He made a couple saves, is very slow to get up. He's like, all right, let's play some winding clock. I'm ready for a shower.
Yeah. Here's Porter Shackle. That one thrown towards the front of the net, broken up.
Yeah, he is feeling it.
Cleared out. So back to 5-a-side. And we are dwindling down here as the clock is under 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Puck set behind the net. Davis Gockler with it.
UA guys all stand up on the bench because clearly they want to give these guys who've had fewer minutes a chance here. So I think there's
boy,
some room for
Belitsky had a
something.
great chance. The puck just rolled off his stick. Finally, back on a Seawolf stick. It's McNarland. Tried to get that one across to Belitsky. Really,
You know what's going on, David.
Really
I mean, that's clearly
to get Belitsky a goal.
the motivation here on this shift, no doubt about it, is to set up Carter.
Dylan Finley and Schwenninger going at it.
Hand pass.
That'll bring the face-off back to the neutral zone with 1:35 left in this one. Yeah, Schwenninger and Finley, it started right there on that half wall. I know, Matt, you didn't see the replay. And then those two just kept going at it right at the blue line. Schwenninger trying hard to push that puck out of the zone, and Finley not budging a bit.
There definitely hasn't been too much bad blood in this series, to say the least. A few skirmishes here and there, but not much.
Osborne being harassed as he tries to come out. Now it's Shackle. Shackle carries up the right wing side. Nice hip check by Davies. That was a beauty. Puck beneath the goal line. Stonehill pulls it free. Nice steal right there by Johnson. He's got it back on his stick. Tried to go back out in front with it. Centers Porter. Shackle scores. And that goal comes at 19:02.
UA making sure the passes happen, and then Porter has no choice. He's just right there on the doorstep, obligated to send that one home. As out comes Carter Belitsky again with 58 seconds left.
Yeah.
Again, I knew that we're getting another shift no matter what.
All right, off the draw, it's Osborne. He'll carry. Max chips it in. It's tied up big time behind the net. Puck is still down there. Comes free.
The last thing you want to see, Connor Cole is a little dinged up.
Belitsky with the shot. Yeah, Max Osborne is hurting.
All right, good eye. I thought it was Connor, but it's Max.
Yeah, Max went hard in behind the net, and he definitely paid the price for it. All right, here come the Seawolves. 20 seconds left.
Yeah, any kind of push that might have taken it out of the Seawolves, and maybe now we're just going to play around with it like you're seeing with Connor Cole here these last few seconds, and we are going to be donezo.
Yeah, the Seawolves, that's all they're trying to do, just melt the last few seconds away. You could hear from the bench. It sounded like Matt was saying or yelling just to pull it out. So there it is, 12-2. The conclusion of a